On May 24th, according to CCTV News, my country's first catapult-type aircraft carrier, the Fujian, is stepping up its 8th sea trial, and electromagnetic catapult technology has become the biggest highlight of this sea trial. CCTV reported that the electromagnetic catapult equipped on the Fujian can flexibly adjust the ejection force, which can not only meet the takeoff requirements of large aircraft such as transport aircraft and early warning aircraft, but also adapt to small equipment such as drones, so that the combat mode of the aircraft carrier has achieved a leapfrog upgrade from single to multiple. Looking back at the 5th sea trial of the Fujian in December last year, foreign media analysis pointed out that at that time, the ship had carried out carrier-based aircraft takeoff and landing tests, which indirectly verified the reliability of the electromagnetic catapult system. Recently, CCTV News disclosed for the first time the relevant news about the J-35 carrier-based aircraft, clearly confirming that the aircraft is a new generation of stealth carrier-based fighter independently developed by my country. Its combination with the electromagnetic catapult of the Fujian will maximize the release of the Chinese Navy's ocean-going combat potential. This report is equivalent to an official announcement that the J-35 carrier-based aircraft has entered the service stage. Since the first flight of the J-35 prototype, rumors about its carrier-based model have been heard constantly, especially at the China Air Show in November 2022. After the Air Force announced that the J-35A fighter was in service, the discussion about the carrier-based model reached its peak. Now CCTV has given a clear answer. The J-35 not only has a carrier-based model, but it is also likely to have been officially put into service, and its service node is highly overlapped with the final stage of the sea trial of the Fujian ship. It is expected that when the Fujian ship is officially equipped with the People's Navy this year, the J-35 will board the ship simultaneously with the J-15T catapult-type carrier-based aircraft, making the Fujian ship the world's first aircraft carrier to be in service and carry 5th-generation aircraft. This achievement has not even been achieved by the USS Ford, which is enough to make the US Navy jealous. Since the Fujian ship was officially launched in June 2022, in just 3 years, this my country's first electromagnetic catapult aircraft carrier has been nearly completed, and the Chinese speed has once again shocked the world. Every sea trial of the Fujian ship can be regarded as a headline event in the global military circle, especially Western countries, which closely track its movements through satellites almost around the clock. In the 7th sea trial, Western satellites captured a key signal. The Fujian ship is preparing for electromagnetic catapult tests of multiple types of carrier-based aircraft, including both manned carrier-based aircraft and unmanned aircraft. US military analysts pointed out sharply that its core goal is to achieve the electromagnetic catapult takeoff capability of the J-35 stealth carrier-based aircraft, the J-15T catapult carrier-based aircraft, and even drones at sea. Recently, a 0.3-meter class high-definition satellite photo taken by a US commercial satellite on social media has attracted widespread attention. From this extremely clear photo, it can be seen that the various guidelines on the deck of the Fujian ship and the aircraft models placed are clearly identifiable, and the United States' attention to the Fujian ship even exceeds our own. The reason behind this is not difficult to understand. Once the Fujian ship is put into service, the combat effectiveness of the Chinese Navy will achieve a qualitative leap. In the future competition for air and sea supremacy, the strength demonstrated by the Chinese Navy will far exceed the current level. On the other hand, the United States, its Ford aircraft carrier, also uses electromagnetic catapult technology. But its sea trial process can be called a disaster. After 10 sea trials, the F-35 carrier-based aircraft still cannot take off smoothly through electromagnetic catapults. What's worse, the power supply of the electromagnetic catapult system was exposed to have design defects. Although the US side has been constantly repairing it, the problem has not been completely solved. It is worth noting that the ambition of the Fujian ship is far more than that. According to public information, the test items of this sea trial may not be limited to the launch of J-35 fighters, J-15T fighters and drones, but even transport fixed-wing aircraft derived from the KJ-600 platform. According to the information released so far, the Fujian aircraft carrier will carry at least 6 different types of aircraft. namely J-35, J-15T, J-15D, KJ-600, Z-20F, and Z-9S. These aircraft cooperate with each other to form a complete aircraft carrier combat system. Regarding the total number of carrier-based aircraft, since the Fujian aircraft carrier has not yet been officially put into service, there are large differences in the speculation of foreign media. Taking the French media as an example, its analysis believes that the total number of carrier-based aircraft of the Fujian aircraft carrier is about 50, including 20 for J-15T, 12 J-35, 5 J-15D for KJ-600, plus a certain number of Z-20F and Z-9S. The analysis data of the US media is more interesting. Some US media believe that the total number of carrier-based aircraft of my country's Fujian aircraft carrier may be close to or around 60. According to the analysis of the US media, the Fujian aircraft carrier may adopt a small flight squadron model. For example, a flight squadron has a total of 10 fighters, instead of the standard 12, a total of 4 squadrons, including 20 J-15Ts and 20 J-35s, and the number of other models is basically consistent with the speculation of the French media. According to this speculation, the total number of carrier-based aircraft is indeed close to 60. The editor believes that more than 50 aircraft are definitely underestimated. Is it close to 60 aircraft as speculated by the US media, or about 65 aircraft as speculated by the Japanese media? The editor believes that the US media speculation is more likely, because the US Ford-class aircraft carrier belongs to the 100,000-ton aircraft carrier. Under normal circumstances, it carries about 70 carrier-based aircraft of various types. Comprehensively considering all aspects of the Fujian ship, about 60 carrier-based aircraft are more reasonable. Earlier, Western media published an article pointing out that the combat performance of the J-35 fighter is significantly better than that of the F-35C. This advantage mainly comes from the unique internal magazine design of the J-35. Its magazine space is reasonably arranged and can accommodate for PL-17 ultra-long-range air-to-air missiles equipped with folding tails. It is precisely with this unique design that the J-35 has the ability to strike targets for 100 kilometers away while maintaining its excellent stealth performance. Imagine such a scenario. If 12 J-35s take off at the same time, they can carry 17 missiles at a time. Such a powerful firepower configuration is enough to form a strong all-round suppression posture against the US Navy and Air Force combat formations with F-35C as the backbone in air combat. The comprehensive capabilities of the J-15T are better than those of the Super Hornet, with a combat radius of more than 1,500 kilometers and a maximum payload of 8 tons, which can be called an air missile truck. If the J-15T, J-35, and J-15D form a formation under the command of the KJ-600, the strike range is at least 1,800 to 2,000 kilometers. It is worth noting that in the past period of time, the United States, Japan, Britain, France and other countries have been contemptuous of China's Shandong and Liaoning ships, among which Britain has been particularly arrogant and rude. Not long ago, when the British Navy's Prince of Wales aircraft carrier battle group started its ocean deployment operation, the British side actually clamoured, claiming that the combat effectiveness of a British aircraft carrier is enough to match that of 2 Chinese aircraft carriers and can easily defeat the Shandong and Liaoning ships. The British side believes that the Shandong and Liaoning ships are not equipped with fixed-wing early warning aircraft, and the J-15T carrier-based aircraft they carry are not stealth fighters. In their view, the combat capabilities of these 2 aircraft carriers are far inferior to those of the Prince of Wales equipped with F-35B fighters. It has to be said that the British remarks are really arrogant. You know, the F-35B fighter has the nickname of short legs. How strong is its actual combat capability? But realistically speaking, apart from the combat radius, stealth fighters do have a generational advantage over non-stealth fighters, and we must admit this. Now, the Fujian ship has brought exciting good news. Faced with such a situation, do the British dare to speak out? Today's program ends here. Friends who like it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Your fingers are very meaningful to me. That's it. See you next time.